I was able to listen to XOXO by Camila Cabello for a third time. I know you guys are probably thinking, maybe the third time actually changed your mind on the album. It actually did not. Let's get into it, guys. Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about Camila Cabello's fourth studio album, XOXO. XOXO is by pop singer Camila Cabello. Is XOXO by Camila Cabello a great album? I think this album showed itself that it did not know what it wanted. It's a complete disaster all the way through. The opening track, I Love It, featuring Playboi Carti. Camila Cabello and Playboi Carti should not be on a track at all. Playboi Carti's verse sounds like he is underwater. The layers in this song that continue to loop around, I cannot deal with it. I think this is by far Camila Cabello's worst song that she had put out. One of the songs I went back to is called Dade County Dreaming, featuring JT and Young Miami. With Camila Cabello's part in this song, she did not deliver in some sort of way that made me think this was her moment. It feels like Camila tries her hardest to channel Post Malone when she says wow. It still kind of has its weakness here and there. Camila's part in this song, when the chorus hits, I cannot connect with it. It sounds like she's talking and singing at the same time. I do like the switch up with the piano. I think JT and Young Miami did a very decent job on it. Chanel No. 5 is another song that is really not good. Camila with the auto-tune in the song was very unnecessary. I could barely understand what she was saying. A piano doesn't need auto-tune. It has such a beautiful melody. Why do you need to auto-tune a piano? There's so much auto-tune on this album, it's not even taken seriously. I think Camila Cabello is very talented. She can play guitar, she has a very nice vocal range, and I understand there's some people out there that may not care for her due to her vocals. Dreamgirls was not too bad. I do like how this song does sample Shouty is a 10. I do hear it a lot in this song between the chorus and the drums. In some ways, I feel like it's kind of outdated, but other ways it doesn't, if that makes sense. I think the chorus does get a little bit on your nerves. I wish Camila had some sort of like bridge or some different hook with it. I would probably have loved the song much more. Hot Uptown featuring Drake. The dancehall beat was just very outdated. It tries its hardest to sound like Take Care featuring Rihanna. Drake's accent that he tries to put on in the song, it sounds forced. It doesn't sound like it's taken seriously. These two do not bring any charisma to the song at all. You have this beat that has no life to it. This one sounds like it would have been released in 2011. This song was pretty horrible. Uuugly by Drake is also on this album, and I'm not just saying Drake as a feature. Drake was very great in 2011 throughout 2013. With the whole beat going down with Kendrick Lamar, nobody is taking Drake very seriously. Having Drake on this album is not going to make things any better, especially for Drake. B.O.A.T would have been a very nice song if it wasn't sampled. Just to find out this song samples Hotel Room Service by Pitbull, why would you sample a Pitbull song with a ballad? And after hearing it, it's just very messy. Pink XOXO is another interlude on this album. The track itself is at least 50 seconds long. 53, I think, the last time I checked. Pink Pantheress also does the vocals on this track. I wouldn't even call it a song because it's just way too short. She kind of gives me a bit of Grimes. I've seen her come up on my social media here and there, but I don't really know much about her, to be honest. I wish this was a song altogether, because I don't think it's that bad. If you had a beat that drops after the first verse, I guess you could say, you could have had a song. Maybe in the near future, Camila will make this into a song. I don't know. I just wish it wasn't 53 seconds. Unfortunately, Pink Pantheress does not want songs past 4 minutes long.
A song doesn't need to be longer than 2 minutes 30. We don't need a repeat of us. We don't need to have a bridge. We don't need it.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Back to the video, guys. Pretty When I Cry is more of a dance house type of song. It sounds like something that would be off of a Midget Jordan album. Just the way how this one is produced, it sounds like something that would be for them. June Gloom is something that tries its hardest to sound like Lana Del Rey mixed with Taylor Swift, mixed with something else that shouldn't be there. Then moments after the song is over, you have this very obnoxious synthesizer that comes in. How can you take this song seriously? Camila tries her hardest to sound very sexy, very edgy.
Did you see Doja Cat?
No.
She's in a t-shirt dress that's soaking wet.
Oh, see, we're both. The girls are wet tonight. Sorry.
But it's just not working out for her. I'm not a fan of Charli XCX, but her songs are more creative than this whole album altogether. This is the biggest problem I have with this album, that it doesn't know what it wants first. It tries to be hyperpop. And Camila Cabello even said it herself, that she doesn't want this album to be viewed as a hyperpop album. Camila even said this in a statement. I actually don't think my album is hyperpop. Maybe like 13 seconds of I Love It. It's more influenced by rap and hip-hop. I just hope people get it. What direction are you going for on this album? If it's not hyperpop, if it's not pop or R&B, then what is it? Camila's vision in this album was all over the place. Interscope is no better. I feel like they kind of forced her hand to go in this direction because there's nothing really going on in the music industry of just following every trend. I believe that this album could have been much better if it was taken seriously. After hearing Dreamgirls, it does have some potential. If Camila Cabello made this song as the lead single, this could have been a better choice. If you had a music video with it, with some visuals, it has some potential. I do really believe that XOXO by Camila Cabello is her worst album that she had put out. The interludes on this album do not make any sense. I never thought I would hear an album from the very start towards the end that had very poor production, poorly done with its songwriting as well. And I wanted to give it another chance. I tried. I'd rather go back to this album. It had very nice moments on it. There are albums out there that have been disappointing, but you can go back to them and re-listen to them. This album doesn't do that. I would be lying if this album had a lot of great production. It had some very meaningful lyrics. I'm still frustrated with this album. It could have been so much better on what we have now. I feel like Camila is kind of forcing people to buy the album, but it's not hard to notice this in the first place.
Guys, we're at a XOXO historical landmark, the June Gloom Park. And here we are with our baby, the XOXO vinyl in baby pink. And here we are with the XOXO vinyl in baby blue and ice blue. My tie. And here we are with this recycled XOXO vinyl on Interscope.com. We got the Target exclusive vinyl with the exclusive cover. It's all very exclusive. And don't forget, if you bought a signed copy, you get a signed vinyl insert with my XOXO signature.
The merch is no better. It does not look very professional. Even Ariana Grande's merch for Eternal Sunshine looks more professional than Camila Cabello's merch for XOXO. Unfortunately, there's probably going to be some Camila Cabello fans, or just people in general, that will probably go after my head and say not really nice things. This is not a great album. I would love to go through every single song on here, but it's just very, very hard to go through. It lacks creativity, passion. The production sounds like it's very outdated, we're not gonna have an album that speaks through a lot of situations through the music. And that's what I liked about Camila Cabello with her earlier discography. What do you guys think of XOXO by Camila Cabello? Did you guys love this album, or do you think it could have been better? If you guys want to see more videos, don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and comment. Take care, guys.